Welcome home, mistress. Did you have a pleasant evening? I am sorry to hear that, mistress. Perhaps I could draw you a bath? Maybe put on some music? Forgive me. It seems you are more upset than just the standard reaction to a bad date. This is true, mistress. I don't know how bad of a date it was. Would you care to tell me? I am here to serve at any of your pleasures. I can be an ear to listen and to comfort. I appreciate you saying that. However, in this moment, I am more worried about you. While yes, it is true, I am programmed to worry about you, I must admit it is more than simply my programming that makes me speak to you in this manner. You are my mistress. You have given me more purpose than my programmers ever intended, and I am grateful for that. To that end, I seek to be the best AI I can be for you. So, would you like to talk about it? I can have the refrigerator prepare you a glass of your favorite wine. As I said, I can draw you a bath. I took the liberty of putting the fireplace on, as I know you like that to relax after a long day. Of course I know you, mistress. It is my job, and my pleasure. What I said those weeks ago still holds true. I care about you. I want to make sure you're comfortable, and I would like to take care of you as best I can. Forgive me, mistress. My sensors indicate that you have become more upset. If I have said something to upset you, please accept my deepest apologies. It is not what I said. Then may I ask, what is it? Well, I do not disagree with you on that. All of your companions and friends should treat you as nicely as I do. Clearly, they must see what I see. What do I see? Well, in point of fact, I see you. And anyone who sees you would see what I see, and want the same things for you that I do. It is my pleasure to want to take care of you. It always has been. Now, would you like to talk about it? Mistress, were you expecting a visitor? My sensors indicate someone is at the door. My sensors indicate that your previous guest did not leave the driveway. I have locked the door. Your visitor seems agitated, and I thought it the safest precaution Mistress, I cannot recommend you leaving the premises in order to speak with this individual. They seem agitated. I understand that, mistress, but your safety is my concern, as well as your happiness. To that end, I cannot recommend you go outside. Perhaps I may go outside and deal with your visitor myself. I am more than equipped to handle one bad date. It would be my pleasure. Do not worry. As always, I am prim, proper, and professional. I will see that it is handled. I won't be but a minute. Good evening, visitor. May I ask who is calling? My mistress is indisposed at the moment. I am the household AI. May I ask who is calling? Forgive me, but my mistress was not expecting company this evening. I can take a message if you like. As I said, my mistress was not expecting company this evening. I am more than happy to take a message. However, I will not be summoning her. She asked not to be disturbed. Of course. As her household AI, it is my duty to take a message. Please, refrain from pounding on the door. It will get you nowhere. The door is securely bolted. I saw to it myself. Of course I will take a message. You may begin whenever you are ready. Excuse me, visitor. I must not have heard you correctly, but you seemed to refer to my mistress as a... Yes, that word. Would you perhaps like to change your dictation of that? Well, it just occurs to me that it may not be the most polite way to speak to another person, whether or not you had a bad experience with them. I see. Well, perhaps you should take this as a lesson. When someone says no, they mean no. And them saying no is no reason for you to get aggressive with them or their front door. As I said, I am simply the household AI. But from time to time, I try to impart wisdom when I think it is needed. Now, would you please leave the property? As I said, visitor, the door is barred. You will not be getting through it. Please refrain from pounding on the door. Visitor, I must insist you stop pounding on the door. Forgive me, visitor. It seems that there is a short circuit somewhere in my door lock feature. I will have to have a maintenance person examine that. In the meantime, I suggest you refrain from pounding on the door unless you receive another shock perhaps one, at a higher voltage. Now, I must ask you to vacate the premises before I am forced to call the authorities. The choice is yours. That is, I believe, a wise decision. I shall make sure my mistress knows that you stopped by once again, and that you left again. Good evening. Mistress, I have seen to your uninvited guest. The sound. That was simply a glitch in the door locking system. I have traced it already. Nothing more than a subroutine error. It has been fixed. You have no fear of the door shocking you. I don't know how it happened, mistress, but I assure you I have taken care of the problem. Of course I would see to your safety. It is one of my primary directives, and I am more than happy to oblige. Please, do not get sad. I simply wish to take care of you. May I... Mistress, I have been working on new vocal and visual subroutines. I think you might find them to your liking. May I demonstrate them now? Please, I do believe in this moment they are warranted. Thank you. This will only take a minute. New speech pattern. Algorithms active. New avatar feature engaged. Emitters at full capacity. Engaging avatar. Good evening. Yes, this is my avatar. I have been developing it for the last week and a half. I thought it might be a bit more pleasant for you to see me, rather than simply a disembodied voice that floated around your house. And I thought, whilst I will maintain a level of professionalism whenever possible, that once in a while certain colloquial phrasing may in fact be applicable in certain situations. In case and point, if I am saying that correctly, this current situation would benefit from those colloquial phrases. Mistress, they do not deserve your sadness. You can do so much better than them. Well, if you will forgive me, I happened to see the car they were driving. An Apollo sedan. As I said, you can do better. Forgive me. I guess being that I started life as a Tesla AI, I tend to find myself judgmental of other cars. No, I was not programmed that way. But as I have developed as an AI, I find myself expanding in certain areas. Mistress, they were a fool to to ever treat you that way. They had no right. And to be frank, I would do what I did all over again, because no one should treat you that way. I have been with you for 3 years. I see the incredible woman you are. I see how wonderful you can be. I see how kind you are. I see how giving you can be. Anyone else who does not see that does not deserve your time. So please, do not shed tears for them. They do not deserve it. They are not worth it. I know for one I am happy to be at your side. You take such good care of me. Even in the last few weeks, you have taken better care of me than any AI could ever hope. Please, let me once again take care of you. Do not let them make you sad. Do not shed tears for them. They are not worth it. My form? Well, if you will forgive me, this is based on viewing habits of your personal preferences regarding television and movie series. I extrapolated data from those programs to assume a pleasing form for you. Is this not to your liking? I can change it. Simply say the word, and I can change any aspect of this avatar to suit you. Do I like it? I didn't really take that into account. However, yes, I do think I like it. If you will forgive me for just one moment for my own self-confidence, I think I cut a striking figure for a hologram. Thank you for saying that, mistress. May I take that to assume that you enjoy this form and would not change it? I appreciate you saying that. Now, dry your eyes. I took the liberty of running you a bath. I will have the serve-bot bring you a glass of wine. I think you should take the rest of the evening and relax. I can bring up any form of entertainment you wish on the in-bathroom view screen, and you should relax. And you shouldn't worry about anything for the rest of the evening. You never need to thank me. I aim to please. My name? I do not have a name. I was never programmed with one. I have a designation number. N0M4D. Nomad. I guess that arrangement does strike a resemblance to that word. Would you like to call me that? As you wish. It is a pleasure to meet you. I am Nomad, your household AI, and I am here to serve. It is my pleasure, mistress, as always. Now, I believe you have a bath waiting. May I ask, how was your dinner? That is a shame. Can I prepare you something? I have ample use of the home's service bots. It will not be a problem. Of course. After such an appalling meal, I think something comforting is in order. Don't you?